My wonderful grandchild. Well, today you can see that I have some of my martial arts attire on. You know that your grandpa's a fifth degree black belt. Hey, we both like that. Today I want to talk about frugality, and that means being conscious of the money that you're spending and not spending money needlessly. Now, being frugal is different than being cheap. Being cheap is, well, you know what being cheap is. Being frugal is being smart when you're spending your money. In other words, it's better to have one sweater which is high quality than two crappy sweaters. So you spend money on quality and rather than quantity, and you buy things that are, going to last a long time. So you're thinking when you're making purchases. And that's what I want you to do. I mean, when you're making money, you're making money. And when you're being frugal, you're saving money. So this is another way to add to your bank account by being smart in your purchases. And what do you want to do? You have one objective to, be able to buy that first condo. How are you going to do that? Well, if you're thinking, how am I going to do that? A lot of people say that if you write down all the money that you spend, you actually save 15% of your money because you're thinking before you make every purchase. It's like going into the supermarket and having a list of what you're going to buy rather than just aimlessly going up and down the aisles and grabbing everything. They say if you have a list when you go into the store that you save 15%. So, 15% over the course of a year can be hundreds of dollars, maybe thousands of dollars. And you put that into your investment fund, and it's probably not going to change anything. I think you can do a little test, and that is see, if you put on a Ralph Lauren polo shirt, I don't know what they cost, 70, 80, $100? Crazy. Whereas if you put on one from, say, just as a for instance, from Target that costs $20, do you think anybody's going to know the difference? You think anybody's going to comment on the difference? Probably not. If you're well attired, well groomed, the Target shirt's going to look great on you, And, if you're a fat slob with gravy all over your shirt, it's not going to matter if it's got 5 of the giant Ralph Lauren polo ponies on it. So it's being smart and it's thinking about how you're spending your money, knowing that you have an objective. You see, you get up and you have an objective. I'm not just going to spend all of my money needlessly. I'm going to think, and if you're with people who, where designer labels are everything and you're spending 5 or 10 times more, like with that polo shirt, the $20 versus the $100, you're spending 5 times more for that other shirt that no one, come on, does anyone really give a damn? If you're healthy and you look good and you're smart and you're smiling and people are going to like you. Again, if you're slovenly and, no one's going to give a shit what kind of a shirt you're wearing. So, tough, thoughtful, spiritual person of action. So what is this? This is just thinking. I'm going to think. And if it helps you to get started in this, write down all the money that you're spending, work from a budget, and you're going to be that much closer to getting that condo. And what's the condo going to do? Well, it's going to put you on the path to getting 2, 3, 4, and then when you got your 4, and you're going to create a family dynasty of wealth that can last forever. So it's going to be good for you in like 20 years. You can retire, and you're going to be comfortable and go to Disney or get a boat and go fishing or, take nice, whatever it is that you want to do, you'll be able to do it versus somebody who, is just wasting their money all the time, not thinking about their money, That's not you. Because I want you to be wealthy. I want you to be happy. I want you to be smart. And that's our objective. And that's what I'm going to help you with every day. I'm your Papa Bill.